All right, so this was the whole point of Chunk It Out from the beginning. So this is going to be a full, what I call a dream model. So I just had a dream last night. Okay, so in the dream there's a character called Rook. There was a character, I guess there was a character, a playable character. So there was like an agent, a playable agent. So me. So I'll pick a character probably and go from there. Okay. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to model the environment that the dream was like essentially happening in, and then I'm going to add the agents of the dream and basically simulate kind of like what was happening as best as I can, I guess, and we'll try to get a dream representation. So let's just go ahead and do it. Oh wow, I really went up. So can I go back to Wonder, please? Okay, here we go. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to pull in first we'll import a Goblin. So first what we're going to do is get the dream set up as a chunk, a prototype chunk. And then I'll rig the Goblin, and I'll probably just use a rig character. Or I could rig one more, we'll see. So now, let's go Ghost Balloon, Viper Weed. And I think Viper Grass would probably be good too. Oh yeah, we should get some props tonight. Just put a Viper Rock. And I thought I had like a Viper Grass, but maybe a Viper as an environmental piece. Alright. So now let's decide on what does the environment look like. Is it just a plane? Was it just a plane, or was it kind of like a mound? Because I just want to see something. What happens if I do this on a cube? Yep. Okay, so it kind of does something. What happens if I go one less? Doesn't really do it. What kind of does? Okay, it's kind of like a dream chunk. There's a little bit of elevation. Okay, so then the thing is, I feel like ghost balloons are kind of like this. So its root mat volume is at the bottom, and its shoot volume is above. But if something is connected into the above component of the volume, there must be a cubic representation of it on the other side. And that's based off of, I think that would be based off biomass. Okay, so this is kind of like it's a combo of everything, trying to do it's just a flow of mind. Okay, so let's say then that this is like a ground. The cool thing is one of the characters in the dream is already rigged, and so as we advance, like that'll probably happen a little bit because we don't really have. Let's actually make this like, what color is Dreamland? Dreamland's kind of like that. It's kind of like a storm cloud, but then also it's like there's stratigraphy to dream chunks just as well as regular chunks. So we'll say that this is kind of like a we'll do that color, and then we'll have like a tan mid horizon, usually occupy like a quick little occupation there. Nothing too fancy, and then bottom dream sail or something. Now go like that. Now these two colors go with the rattlesnake tone. So that makes me want to go like the character was. So the character of that game, or of that meta ROM, is Coyote. So let's go over here. It might take a second. It's not Coyote. The cool thing is like not in the Wonder one, but in the well, actually there is a Coyote rigged, so we could even pose him. But for now, we'll just put the base away. Find it. There it is. The nice thing is both these characters are actually rigged, so we just have to rig the. Let's add Rook as well. So go back. So we have Rook, Coyote, and then the Goblins. They're on the chunk. So what are some things that we'll need here? The only thing we'll actually need to do is call this dream chunk. We'll have to, oh, frick, why did I do this? I think we have to apply it. So you kind of have to choose what your dream is, like when you do this, because I'm going to do a little side thing with this. So you see this dream chunk, you could potentially turn it into anything here. Like you could use really, really small particles, and it could be something that floats. You could do a really large island thing, right? Very simple. These can also then be changed into different colors, like different strata that could, like, I like to use the colors to represent like different story periods or or tomes, or just like kind of to like basically trigger different flow conditions for the next creation piece. Because it's like that's why I picked Coyote here, is because this white and orange is like the color scheme schematic that like we are using in Tale of Two Tricksters. So, and this is like a setting for it here. So he's in Viper Rock. Okay, so then you have this, which then, oh there, that was actually a perfect example too. Like say, you gotta think too, you could use these as rocks within the environment, which actually kind of works out so we're gonna do that. Oh wow, gives the environment a lot more depth, especially then. Okay, this is going to lead into another lesson of either world creation, not only world creation, but just kind of understanding of world development as well, is scale. So, like, how large are these things, right? So it's a little more difficult to spread them around in Wonder. I mean, I'm sure there's an add-on. The thing is, gotta just be careful and just like stick with it. Well, not stick with it, no, but just, you know, one thing at a time. Don't get overboard. So, hey, just a couple freaking gobby boys. Which the thing is you just need one to basically have the ability to chase. And so then we have Rook. There's something about this screen top. Okay. Right, and then we also have these Viper Rocks, which can also be used as like paths. If you can do, you know, like games kind of have oftentimes like mountains that you can climb. So let's say you do something like this. Maybe you could do. I mean, I don't have climbing programmed in, but that's definitely something you can do. At this point, I'm adding detail to the dream. All these models are available on the Gumroad store, and they're actually all hand modeled. So one of my funny things is I love using AI, but everything I make is made by hand because I just think that's a little bit more fun. And I like to use AI kind of to like optimize flow and basically for looping. Like AI like has basically changed my life the most in looping. Like basically being able to run the same task like 1,000 times is crazy. I wanted a transit kitty. So that could go somewhere. And let's do something like this for now, since. And then sometimes it's kind of fun to extrude these. Gives the shape a little bit more dynamism, or like more edginess maybe, more sharpness. So let's look at what it looks like light right now. Would that be weird for the AI? It's possible, because it has weird faces. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to go back. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just going to pull it in like this. Yeah, pull it. Yeah, I'm just going to pull it in like, pull it in, and then down. And then down. Okay, and then I want to add. We got a targeting. Perfect. And always remember scale. Literally can change everything. I mean, it does, because these can be the same, and you can see them on the ground. Right? So for identification and like understanding and probably processing, scale is kind of important. All right. So I don't know. Maybe there's some things on top there. I don't want to get too carried away but that's kind of maybe the environment for now. Now let's say that the goal was to go to like different AOPs and check them out. So let's make this little freaking hill here. Oh, one last thing. I need a I need like a goblin node spawner. So I think I've put this as easy as play ball. Not Ajax egg. Might be a spawn bomb. Oh darn. Alright, so there is our let's get a viewport render room image. we're gonna call this. We're gonna go down to Slico. We're gonna call this 365 chunk. And it's day 1, May 7th. Or we'll say, let's just do 100 chunk. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll copy that. I'm just gonna call it 100 chunk. 20, 23. I'll call this Goblin Hordes. Actually, you know what? You know what's nice about this? There's only literally one thing we have to do in order to get this into a playable game. So let's save as image. So now we have the image of our land, and I don't really care what quality. This is the point. Or I guess I do, but you get the point. Anyways, so there's a couple things. Basically, I see what's in here. I'm like, hey, there's only there's 1, 2, 3 items that need to be exported because we don't have them exported already. So what I'll do is we'll bring those to center. We will, here all their rotate. Oh, maybe not their scales, because I think we have one that's like a platform, one that's like a rock. So let's not get rid of their scales. But we got them all selected. No, we don't. Okay, let's hide the other shapes. It's okay. Now, there still is one issue with this kind of method, is that you have to rebuild it when you get into Unreal Engine. So, which is it's just the way of the road until I figure out a way that can be bypassed, which will probably happen soon, I would assume. So let's do this. Let's go all transforms. Oops. Okay, so actually we got it first because. So let's actually name them. So we got Dream Chunk. We call this Dream Chunk. Dream Chunk. And then we'll call this Dream Chunk. And I think there should be one more item here. No. Really just the ground today. So which pretty much could be most of the time. So then just that, and then let's check make sure the materials are all there, and then that's and what we'll do is we'll quickly go export. We will go on real. We'll go turn off armature. Make sure mesh is on. That's the only for some reason you still have to do that. Go to 100 chunk, and we'll call this day 1. Or no, let's call this day 1. Because then let's quickly open this up. Let's just go over to where that would be, which is Gumroad. No, it is Slico 100 chunk. Yeah. So then it imports like this. So if we open this. Yeah, it should be all of them. Yeah, because they'll get extracted later. Because this will become a byte pack. So now that that's kind of been done, let's go out, hide, and then our last thing is find the Goblin, and let's do that. And then we're gonna save this as we'll go to 100 chunk, and we'll save this as we'll call this day 1, and we'll call it So then I'm gonna go over to we'll save, and then I think we'll go back, torch, compiler, and we will go